Hi, second grade. I'm going to take a look here at your math reviews, pages 75 and 76. So these are the pages that I typically assign for homework. Right, so we've had a chance to look at the lesson, and then we did the work text page that goes along with the lesson, kind of walked through a lot of those examples together. So I really want to see here what you can do on your own. Like I said, if you need help, please refer back to those videos for the lesson and the work text for how to rename to make 10. I will go ahead and go over just a few examples in the directions here. But like I said, I really think that you should be able to do this lesson on your own, hopefully. If not, like I said, make sure you send me a message so I can reach out to help you. Okay, so for the first part of the page here, the directions say to circle 10 ones and rename and then solve. So remember, when we did this, we're taking a look here at 18 plus 5. We have our 18 pictured, and then we have our 5 over here. To rename to make 10, we're going to see here is 8 ones. So we're going to circle those 8 ones, and we know that we need 2 more to make a 10. So we circled our 10 ones. We're going to rename that by drawing another 10, and now we can count to get our answer. So now we have 10, we have 20, and we have to count our extra ones that are not circled. So 20, 21, 22, and 23. So when we look at 18 plus 5, that's the same answer. Our sum is 23. Okay. Same thing you're going to do for number 2, 3, and 4. So if you need to go ahead and pause this video, go ahead and finish those ones there. Again, you're going to circle to make your 10 ones, rename that by showing that as another 10, and then solve by counting to see what we have left. Alright, second grade, let's take a look here at the bottom page now. The directions say we're going to decompose the smaller addend to make 10 and then solve. So remember, an addend is one of the numbers that you are adding together. So for number 5, we have 19 plus 6. What we want to do is we want to decompose the 6. We want to take that 6 apart and think about what we can use to help the 19 become a decade number, right? A multiple of 10. So I know if I take 19 plus 1 more, that would be a total of, right, 20. So now with this 6, I need to think of 6 is the same as 1 plus what number? Good. So that is 5. So when I decompose, when I take this 6 apart, 6 is the same as 1 plus 5. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a decade number, right? To make 10s, I know that 19 plus 1 is 20. So now I can simply take the 20 plus the 5 that is extra, add those together to get my answer of, right, 25. And that would be 19 plus 6 would be the same as 25. So you're going to do the same here for 6, 7, and 8. You're going to decompose or break apart the 8 to think of 37 plus what would give us a decade number, and then add your extras. 24 plus 7, we're going to decompose the 7. Think about 24 plus what number would give us a nice, friendly decade number. Same thing with the 48 plus 9. We're going to decompose the 9 to see 48 plus what number would give us a decade number. So same thing, if you need to go ahead and pause the video as you finish those examples there on your own. When we turn and look now at page 76, let's get my sheet erased here. 1 second. Alright, when we look here at page 76, the directions say to write the decade numbers the given number is between, and then complete the sentence. So here we have our number 27. Right, and we've done problems like this before. We want to think of the decade number that comes before 27 and the decade number that comes after 27. Remember, a decade number is when you count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and so on. So what decade number comes before 27? Good, right, that would be 20. What decade number comes after 27? Right, that would be 30. Now we need to look to see 27 is closer to, on the number line, 27. Is 27 closer to 20 or is it closer to 30? Good, and we can see that 27 is closer to 30. Okay, you're going to go ahead and do the same thing here for number 2. Our number is 73. Think about the decade number that comes before and after, and then write down what number it is closer to. Moving on, we're going to use the number line to answer the question. Number 3 says, which numbers are closer to 40? Number 4 says, which numbers are closer to 50? And number 5 tells us the number 45 is in the middle of the number line. Which decade number would you round 45 to? So as a general rule, if this is our decade number of 40 and we have 50, right, 45 is right in the middle. Anything from here down to 40 would be closer to 40. So like 41, 42, 43, and 44 would all be closer to 40. Anything to the right of 45, so 46, 47, 48, 49, those numbers would all be closer to 50. Usually when we talk about 45 right in the middle, we usually always round that up or say that is closest to the bigger decade number, to 50. Okay, looking at the bottom here. Answer the question. Number 6 says, Charles counted the nails on the workbench. He said there are about 50 nails. How many nails did Charles count? So again, we're looking for which number would be about 50, so closest to 50. Number 7, if Charles sorted the nails into groups of 5, how many groups did he make? Hint, says to use a counting strategy or a picture to solve. So we kind of have to answer question 6 here to see how many nails Charles counted. So which of these numbers would be closest to 50? Right, it would be 45. So now we need to know how many groups. If he had groups of 5, how many groups did he make? So I would start by counting by 5s, right? 5, 10, 15, and so on. And see how many times you have to count by 5 to get up to our number 45. So that will give you a hint as how to solve number 7 here. Okay, second grade, so I want you to go ahead and, like I said, make sure you finish working on this page. If you have any questions, go back and watch the video. We can go back and watch the video from yesterday. Good luck, keep up good work.